Enjoying outdoor outings and getting vaccinations is typical for this young couple. But this time, their nightmare is about to begin. Because there is a monster in the woods that is ready to act. In the dead of night, there was a sudden sound of gunfire nearby. Upon getting up to take a look, they found a group of people seemingly shooting at something, but within a few minutes, they were all wiped out. Seeing someone outside still alive, the man, Steer, disregarded his girlfriend, Lena's attempts to stop him, and insisted on running out to save the person. As soon as Strahd left, Lena encountered a problem. A dark figure was moving around outside the tent, and it was unclear what it was. Fortunately, Stuart quickly dragged the injured person back, but when treating the man's wound, he discovered a long fingernail in it, clearly indicating a monster had just attacked those people. But what's more terrifying is that the monsters occasionally appear around the tent. It's unclear why they don't come in, as if there's something in the tent they want. At this moment, the man finally revealed a secret. It is said that there is a bizarre monster on this mountain that will suddenly appear and abduct any pregnant woman who enters. So all along, locals have banned pregnant women from entering. The strange thing is, last night, the monster suddenly appeared and killed its own companion, which is quite baffling. And Lena was clearly unsettled when she heard this. But at the same time, the man also realized this. Then, while they were not paying attention, he quickly picked up a handgun and pressed it against Lena's forehead. Stir wanted to step forward to stop him, but was shot in the thigh. The man at this moment stated that Lena is the key to her getting out of here alive. It turns out, Lena was already pregnant. She had planned to surprise Strahd, but didn't expect things to turn out this way. At this moment, faced with the man's relentless pressure, Lena had no choice but to pretend to agree. Then, while the man wasn't paying attention to her, she picked up a sharp spike and instantly subdued him. Subsequently, Lena tied the man outside, leaving him to his fate. When they got back to the tent, Lena first helped Steer bandage his wound, then picked up the gun and fired. He planned to divert the monster alone, and then escape together by car. But the ideas are generally very beautiful, while the reality is very harsh. At that moment, a monster suddenly appeared and instantly took control of Lena. Then, the monster slowly approached Lena and gently stroked her belly. Fortunately, at the critical moment, Scheid appeared in time and shot the monster dead, and simultaneously, Lena regained consciousness. Rena quickly started the car after finding the small vehicle and pushing off the corpse on top. At the crucial moment, the car unfortunately wouldn't start. Even more terrifying, there was more than one monster in the woods. He saw his companion was already dead and began to let out an angry roar. When Lena was still frustrated that the car wouldn't start, a monster appeared behind her and started to bewitch her. Over on Strahd's side, there was also a monster eager to act. He feared Lena might be in danger if she hadn't returned yet, so he started calling out to her. It was precisely because of Steer's shout that Lena suddenly woke up. Strangely, as soon as Lena ran back to the tent, all the surrounding monsters ran off, as if they were plotting something. However, at this moment, Lena's belly suddenly grew larger, and her skin also began to undergo noticeable changes. Realizing the seriousness of the situation, he wanted to flee with Lena, but the man had broken free from the ropes and was threatening Lena with a gun to take him away from there. However, strangely, when the monsters saw this scene, they sent the man straight to the northwest. The two of them didn't think much about it and quickly fled from there. At this moment, the monsters began to appear one after another, and the leader extended a hand, controlling Lena once more. Having lost her senses, she slowly walked towards Steer. No matter how much he shouted, Lena never woke up. It wasn't until he personally sent Stuart to the northwest that Lena suddenly woke up, but it was already too late. Finally, Lena gave birth to a monster child, and she herself became a monster. From then on, she hid in the forest, waiting for the next prey to appear. So, usually, don't go to the wilderness to practice mystical arts for no reason, because danger is everywhere.